Hello, everyone.
I bite at the hand that feeds me, slap at the face that eats me. Some kind of animal, cannibal.
I look so dead today, which is perfect for the story we're talking about because today I'm talking about the time I was on the verge of death for 3 days and the hospital said it was just period cramps. Every time I tell this story, everyone's like, "But why didn't you sue? Why didn't you sue? Why didn't you sue?" Because I'm poor. At the time, I was 16 when this all happened and also living with my 4 other siblings, my mom and my stepdad. Like, we did not have the funds for this, but yeah, let's get into the story time. I'm actually gonna start with moisturizing my nose. I don't know why, but ever since it started to get cold, which did you guys know it's snowing today? It's literally snowing tonight. I might stay up to watch it, cause, bro, that's crazy. If I see snow on the ground, I'm literally going to flip my lid. My lid flipped. Guys, global warming? What are you talking about? It's cold as shit. Alright, now I'm going to use the Wet n Wild face primer. I didn't know how to use this face primer for a while. Because it's very liquidy, like I just showed. And you have to, like, rub it in your hands to, like, break it down. Because if you just, like, put it on your face, it'll literally, like, roll up on itself. First time I saw that, I thought my face was falling off, to be honest. I think that was in my last video that I used this. And I was like, why the fuck is it peeling, bro? Why is my face peeling? Am I allergic to this? But no, it was just, like, rolling on itself because it wasn't broken down right. I have to get, like, really right in here because I don't know why, but it's so oily here and then so dry here. Like, how does that make sense? I don't know. I think also the problem was the way I applied it because I was, like, rubbing it in. And then I was like, why is it peeling? Why is it on my hands peeling? Let's jump into the story time. So it was like, I was 16. It was just a random night, right? I'm going to sleep. And before I was going to sleep, I was on the boyfriend. I was on the phone with my ex-boyfriend, and I was like, I feel a little weird. I think I'm going to go to bed. Good night. We said good night. I hung up. Went to bed. And I woke up in the worst pain. Like, it was so bad it woke me up. And I couldn't really scream that well. I might have been sick at the time as well. Or, like, my voice was just, I couldn't scream that well. I was like, Mom. I literally fucking army crawled to her room because I was like, I can't go back to sleep. The pain is really bad. I don't know what's going on. So I, like, army crawled off my bed and to my mom's room, creaked open the door, and I was like, Mom. She was like, the fuck? I was like, it hurts. She was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Let's go to the ER down the road. So we went, and first of all, my mom was like, okay, I'm just gonna drop you off and find parking since you're literally crying. When we hit every single bump on the road, you're literally crying. So I'm just gonna throw you in the ER, and I'm gonna find parking. I was like, okay. Meanwhile, I'm 16, I have anxiety, and I'm in pain. So I go in, and I'm like, hi, I'm in pain. And she's like the receptionist was like, oh my god, what's your name? I was like, Max. She was like, oh my god, how old are you? I was like, 16. She was like, oh my god, just come over here and we can type down more information. And I was like, can I sit down? She was like, nope, I need you standing right here. Right here. I'm literally, like, falling to the ground at this point. I'm like, please. She's like, no, I need you standing right here. I'm gonna type this in. what'd you say your name was? And my mom finally comes in. I'm like, all right, you tell her the info. I'm gonna sit down. And I sit down, and then they want to get my blood work taken. And I was like, I can't really walk. So they gave me a wheelchair, and then they wheeled me off into the blood work room, took my blood, and then wheeled me back into the waiting room. And then we're sitting there surrounded by everyone else who's fucking coughing and wheezing and fucking dying. I'm like, I want to go to bed. And there's this old lady that's in there that's like talking to me and my mom. She's like, yeah, that's definitely appendicitis. Like, why are you my doctor right now? What is going on? She's like, yeah, that's definitely appendicitis. I had the same exact pain when I was your age. It's definitely appendicitis. And I'm like, okay, thank you. And she's like asking me to tell me my symptoms, and I'm like, bitch, the fuck are you here for? Like, why are you my doctor right now? What the hell? We're waiting there so fucking long, and then this woman comes in. She's like, I think I'm having a heart attack, and they tell her to go sit down and wait. And then I was like, Mom, let's leave, 'cause I was so tired, I didn't even fucking care about the pain at that point. I just went right to bed, and then I woke up in the same amount of pain, and I was like, all right, round 2, where are we going now? So me and my mom decided to go to, instead of going to like the emergency room, we went to another hospital, where we went like actually to a hospital instead of just an emergency room. They took us in. We got there, like, through everything a lot quicker, like, blood work and everything. I gave away so much blood, bro. I gave away so much blood. We went to get an ultrasound done on my stomach so they could see what the fuck is going on in there. And basically, I was feeling the pain, like, I'll show my outfit while I'm doing this. I'm just wearing ghost face, like, pajama pants. I felt the pain, like, here and in my back. And I was just like, yeah, just check, like, right here. Right here is where I felt, like, the most amount of pain. Because they could see my appendix through my stomach. By the way, can you see my belly button scar? Look at my belly button. Whoa. I have, like, a scar right here. And right here and right here. From where they did the incisions. Okay. Beauty blender wet end. So basically, we went to the ultrasound thing. They put the jelly on my belly. It felt really cold. He basically he was like, oh, yep, I can see your appendix right here, and like showed us the screen. And he was like, I could see the inflamed point right there. It just looked like this ball that just had like a point on it. And I was like, oh my God, my baby. My baby's killing me. I don't know, they needed more info on it. So they brought me back to my room. By the way, this process took so fucking long, just wheeling me down the hospital. Like, it just hurt so bad, and I was just like paralyzed there basically. And they brought me back to my room. Then I had to get a CAT scan, which, if you don't know, for a CAT scan, you have to drink this funky ass liquid, like fucking, like 4 big cups. Like, you know those slushy cups at like a gas station? The big ones. Those big styrofoam cups. I had to drink 4 of those, and it was like, the way I describe the taste is like if hospital water was thick. That's what it tasted like. And it was so fucking bad. I could only get like maybe 2.5 down without like throwing up. And then they brought me over to the CAT scan table, and they stuck something else into my IV, like, you know, switched out the bags. And they were like, it's gonna make you feel like you're pissing yourself. And I was like, okay. And they're like, trust me, you're not. But it's gonna feel like you are. And that's because it literally sends like this warm feeling through your veins. That feeling was so weird. I was literally like convulsing, like, ah! And dude, It felt so weird, and it really did feel like I was pissing myself, and I was like, this is normal, you're not pissing yourself, and then it was over, and for the one part, he was like, okay, you need to stay perfectly still, and in my brain, I was like, perfectly still. If you move the slightest bit, it's all gonna be bad. When the machine went off, it literally, like, was the loudest thing I've ever fucking heard. Just like, all right, be perfectly still. The machine's gonna make a little bit of noise. The loudest noise right over my head while I'm in, like, this machine tube. Yeah, I was, like, perfectly not scared at all. Like, I know I want to cut this out. Every time I say, like, I'm gonna lock in and I go quiet, I know I'm just gonna cut it out, but I still say it just to give me some extra work to do. Hey Max, how's it going? How's your day going? You having a good time? Probably not, because you're editing this video. Editing kind of sucks, but I had like an explosion right here. Yeah, go find that green screen video right now. Add it in. Damn, this contour is fucking. It's heavenly, but it's now. We going in with the white. And cat whiskers. So after the CAT scan, I was waiting in my room. It was pretty much confirmed at this point that I had appendicitis, and they were talking about doing surgery on me. I heard them outside talking about, should we really perform surgery on a 16-year-old? And I was like, should you really perform life-saving surgery on a 16-year-old? Maybe. I think so. Me and my mom are waiting there. I'm still in so much pain. And then a nurse comes in. She comes in and she's like, so we're actually going to discharge you, because we, have determined that it's just period cramps. And I bursted into tears. I, like, immediately started sobbing because in my head, I was like, yes, Dr. Wright. I made this all up, obviously. And I was like, damn, I wasted all the money, like, coming here and getting checked up because my parents were already mad about that. Like, my mom and my stepdad were already mad that we went to the ER and now we're in another hospital because the ER didn't even help us and we spent money going to the ER and stuff. And, but that wasn't my decision. So I don't know what the fuck they were mad at me for. I bursted into tears. My mom, furious. The nurse comes over and she's like rubbing my arm and she's like, it's okay. And my mom was like, so what now? We're just supposed to fucking go home and like I'm supposed to just live with this pain? And they were like, well, you could, what'd you say? You could go to your OBGYN. Maybe it's something with your birth control that's, you know, making you have this intensive a pain. And we get discharged, and I'm still in the worst pain. My mom's furious, so I can't even cry. I can't even cry at all those bumps, bro. And we go to my OBGYN. It doesn't take that long in the waiting room. We go into the, like, examining room, and she, like, has me lay down on the table, and she's like, my OBGYN is like, I can feel your appendix through your skin. You gotta go back to the hospital. And my mom's like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? I'm done with these hospitals. Then we went to a different hospital that was a little bit more out. And, these Pennsylvania roads, bro, they were killing me. Every single bump. Every single lump and bump and nook and cranny. Literally making my appendix just, like, stab a little bit more. Just, Then we go to the other place, the last hospital. This was going on for 3 days. I couldn't eat anything because I was so nauseous because one of the side effects of having appendicitis is the worst nausea and feeling like you're going to throw up at every possible second. which is the worst part about throwing up. The nausea, when am I going to throw up? I don't want to throw up. Going through those stages of grief until you accept throwing up and then do it. That's what I was going through, bro. And even when I accepted throwing up, it didn't happen. Like, I did not throw up during this entire thing. But I was down to 85 pounds at 16. So... So we went we went to a different hospital, and we went through like the stages again, except I had like my like CAT scan and everything on record so they could like look at it and I wouldn't have to go through that again. Thank everything, because I did not want to go through that again. Where's my brush? We're just sitting there and waiting, basically. Like, waiting for them to look at everything and determine what they're gonna do. And, at this point, I'm just laying there. I think I had my stepsister with me. My mom went to Burger King to get, some food for herself, and she was like, I don't want to, like, make you hungry by eating it in front of you. And I was like, trust me, I am not gonna get hungry right now. After all that, they're like, okay, we're gonna get you moved to the upstairs floor, so you can, like, stay there overnight and get your surgery in the morning at 7 a.m., which I was like, cool. Not really cool, but I'm glad I'm getting surgery. They were literally in the process of moving me, and then there was a code red in the hospital. Literally, like, said it over the speakers, like, code red, we need all doctors right now. So my doctor's like, oh, okay, wait here. And then literally just, like, leaves for, like, I don't know, maybe, like, 15 to 30 minutes. And I'm just laying there like, am I ever gonna get surgery? Am I ever gonna get out of here? And after that, they move me upstairs. I switch over from the one bed to the other one. And I'm laying there, and I'm like, shit, I have to pee. And by the way, while I'm dealing with all this, I did have my period. That's why they were like, period cramps. Because I was on it, but having appendicitis, being on my period, like, heavy flow, too. Like, this was not some light shit. And having those cramps, too, literally was, like, the worst pain in the world. I get up, I go pee, I change my pad, I lay down, I start watching South Park, and I get maybe, like, 4 hours of sleep because it was really hard to fall asleep. Nurses coming in and out, like, all the time, too. Like, that made it extra hard to sleep, but it was okay, because I kind of liked having someone there other than my mom. It made it feel less, like, abandoned, because I have, like, this weird fear that I'm going to wake up and it's going to be, like, a zombie apocalypse outside. And being in a hospital during one of those, if you've ever watched Walking Dead, you know that's the worst place to be in. They wake me up at, like, 6:50, 6:40, somewhere around there. They take me back downstairs, I think, or somewhere else. I don't know, I was, like, barely awake. Awesome. I put little dots on my brows. They get me in, like, scrubs and everything, and then they put me, like, I'm on, like, a table. They get me in the scrubs and everything. My mom's standing off in the corner looking worried as fuck, and I'm like, am I dying right now? I was so terrified to get surgery. This was the first surgery I've ever had in my life. I woke up at, like, 9, I think. I woke up, I was like, what time is it? And my mom's like, 9. I'm like, okay. I keep falling, like, in and out of sleep, which is really weird because I remember it being, like, waking up, I ask the time, I go back to sleep. Waking up, I'm moving, I go back to sleep. Waking up, I'm back upstairs, and I have a tray of food in front of me, and it's, like, dry-ass turkey, mashed potatoes, ice cream, like those school ice cream things, and I don't even know what it was, chocolate milk. It was basically like school lunch. My surgeon told me that it was a ovarian cyst that caused my appendix to rupture. So I had an ovarian cyst, appendicitis, on my period, with period cramps, all at the same time. Okay, I am going to finish up, do my hair and everything, and I will show the finished outfit, and probably me, Moss, and Raven hanging out, because that's what I'm going to go do today. Okay, here is the finished makeup look.
Wow.
But here is the finished outfit. I have my leggings on underneath this, and then I also have these Lucky Cat socks. I don't feel so good. Welcome to the bonus segment where we are baking while baked. Today we are making milk chocolate brownie mix from Pillsbury. Guys, it's so cold. Fincheck pajama dancing.
I funny ass.
Pajama day, for real.
I funny ass. I funny ass. I funny ass. Read the shirt.
No racism, no sexism, no homophobia. If you do any of those things, you will get killed for life.
Don't you have homophobia in the eyes?
I do. You do too. Set oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit.
Move your ass.
We played Hello Kitty Monopoly.
We did.
Yeah, and then we all went
Show
to jail at the
photos.
same time.
Set oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit for metal or glass pan. For dark coated pan, set oven to 325. Go bottom of pan with non-stick cooking spray.
How do I make it?
Stir brownie mix, oil, water, and eggs in bowl with blended about 50 strokes. Whoa.
Okay, nice.
I like just watching this. So this I made cookie dough,
Spoon?
French vanilla.
To mix it. Or something to mix it with.
Should be like
Wick.
wick,
Wick.
poon,
Wick.
wick and poon.
Utensils, wick and poon. Wick and poon.
Wick and poon.
She wick on my poon till I...
She.
For
On
50... She wick on my poon for 50 strokes. 50 strokes. Eggs. We need 2-3 cup oil.
Tall for this. I'm not even in the video.
We
like
need
half
two.
the time.
We need 2/3.
I'm too short for this.
If I do 2 of 1/3, is that 2/3?
No. I do
1/3
two of
twice.
these.
Yeah, that's what I am.
Oh, I thought you.
I
What?
thought.
This?
Good morning. I think you said do 2/3 of
Yeah, that's what I
1/3.
heard. I
was
don't
like,
know.
That's
We're gonna need a
not
rewind
right.
on the video. We're gonna have to hear what you really said.
2 of 1/3 is that 2/3. I'll slow-mo it.
And it's gonna be literally what you said, and we're gonna be like, oh, we're just fucking stupid.
Can I crack the eggs?
Yeah, crack them.
Short tattoos. Next.
Wait, so do I just put this all in the sink when I'm done?
No.
What do I...
You can unattach it.
How?
Oh. Egg. Oh.
Egg.
Egg on the hand. Oh no.
Egg on the egg? Oh my
Egg
god.
on the egg.
This is what we're working with.
The goop. The goop. This don't look right.
It look right!
It don't look right.
It look right!
Move
out my way! Whisk it!
How many strokes?
50
Oh,
strokes.
sick. Which stroke do you live in? I live in Stroke, Sylvania.
I like-
Stroke Sylvania.
I like listening to the strokes.
Chat, what stroke are you in right now?
You live in Strokeses?
Strokes? Strokefornia?
Stroke Jersey. Bro, I was literally whisking shit yesterday.
Do
Like, you don't have to do it today.
Might get ice cream.
You took it over. Dude, this literally reminds me of work. Guys, this reminds me of work.
Guys,
This literally reminds me of work.
Me when I'm talking to people, this literally reminds me of work. Keep mixing! I'm your boss. Keep mixing!
Keep
my
mixing.
bosses, my
mixing.
bosses are a lesbian couple that I'm friends
Keep
with.
mixing.
Give me that shit.
No,
Give-
no.
Why is your soaking wet?
I I was joking.
Get me out of here.
You literally said don't joke in the mix.
I'm gonna joke.
I don't think this is how you mix. Is this a stroke? Is this a stroke?
I'm having one.
Scooping up the goop. Who I'm scooping the goop?
Whoa. That is so fucking funny.
I think it's been 50 strokes.
No,
Yeah.
I think we need more.
Is it
It's ready.
preheat? Is it
It's
ready?
preheated. Everything is ready.
Okay, is that sprayed?
It's sprayed.
Do you have?
We are ready.
Do
We
you?
are freaking ready.
Let me.
Oh boy, what the fuck? Can I get 50 strokes? Is that possible?
Can I get 50 strokes on this? Chat, can you give me 50 strokes?
Why is your arm so wet? I'm fucking crying.
I kept joking even after they finished. Can we get like the Urban Dictionary definition for joking on screen?
Guys, I swear I literally thought it was a fortnight term for using Flowberry Fit.
I got brownie on my shirt.
Kid from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory who's covered in chocolate. Goop complete.
We did it.
You know what?
Bro, what happened? You got lost in the
Got lost in the car.
Bro.
And we'll be back after these messages.
Take that shit out. Right now. Take it out.
Shit.
The timer went off. Take it out. Take it out. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Don't. Do it all. Okay, it's good.
Damn it. I have to pay you guys.
Okay, that's pretty much it. I will show the videos before. So, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end. My Krabby Patties. I will see you guys in the next one where I talk about how I almost died again.